Welcome to the Cherries TV. Welcome to Cherries TV. My name is Abby and I'm a fragrance lover. I love anything that smells, feels, and smells good, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here yet again for another video, guys. By the title of this video, you already know what's about to get down. I'm about to share with you guys 10 fragrances that I would definitely be repurchasing again. I might do a part 2 because there's a lot of fragrances in my collection that I would repurchase again, but I decided to share these 10. New subscribers, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. TheCherysTv is where I find my peace outside of music. I find peace when I sing for God, of course. But the second place outside of that, I find it with my fragrances. And going on here on YouTube, talking to you guys is just like a zen place for me. And having new subscribers every single day is just so refreshing and so calming. And it just warms my heart. Like it really warms my heart. And I just want to welcome you and thank you for joining the Cherries family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified for every single video that I do post, guys. And once you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to put your notifications on all so that you can get all your notifications, my uploads, and new giveaways. So this is in no particular order. You guys already know that I just like to scatter them all. So the first fragrance that I would definitely be repurchasing and adding into this collection, once again, once this bottle is done, is from the house of Chloe, and it is Chloe Nomad. Now, Chloe Nomad has the top notes of Maribel, bergamot, lemon, and orange. It has the middle notes of freesia, peach, rose, and jasmine, and the base notes of oak moss, amber, patchouli, white musk, and sandalwood. I am not a big fan of patchouli heavy fragrances, but when I do have a fragrance that has a little tad bit of patchouli, I realize that I really do like it. This is not overly powered in patchouli, in my opinion. It could probably be to somebody else, but to me, I feel like the patchouli is very bearable in this fragrance. But the one note that I'm not usually used to in my fragrances is the Maribel, and that's in the top. And I think that's what makes this fragrance stand out mostly to me than all the other fragrances I have in my collection, because for some reason this fragrance is extremely unique in my collection, even it being a designer fragrance. Designer fragrances are really good, and there are some amazing gems out there. So as long as you look for it, you will find them. And this one right here is definitely a gem that I will constantly purchase over and over and over again. So the next fragrance that I will be purchasing in this collection is one from the house of Eccentric Molecules, and it is Molecule 01. Now, Molecule 01 has one molecule, and it is ISO E Super. To me, for me to describe this fragrance in one word, I will describe it as a woodsy fragrance. Woodsy. It has this woodsy, fresh, and clean feel to it that I really, really adore. Whenever I wear this fragrance, just know that I want to smell airy and fresh, but don't get it twisted, guys. This is a long-lasting fragrance, and it has a huge projection. It is considered beast mode, in my opinion. But whenever I put it up to my nose, I get this like woodsy, clean, extra clean fragrance. But for now, I'm gonna continuously purchase Molecule 01, the OG, because this one right here is good. Now, don't get it twisted with the Eccentric 01. This one is a Molecule 01. So I'm not sure about the Eccentric, but Molecule 01 would definitely keep on getting my coins. Guys, if you haven't tried Molecule 01, go ahead and let me know, because I really like it. And if you can smell it, let me know. And let me know how long it took you to smell it. Me, it only took me like 2 days to actually train my nose to smell it. So let me know how long it actually took you guys to smell it. So now moving on to the next fragrance. The next fragrance is one from the house of Nishane, and it is one that I truly, truly adore. And it is, of course, the first fragrance I got from the house too, and it is Nishane's Haki Vat. Now, Haki Vat has the top notes of pineapple, grapefruit, bergamot. It has the middle notes of cedar, patchouli, and jasmine, oak moss, and woodsy notes. This is one that is compared to the most famous fragrance out there, and it is Creed Aventus. That is supposed to be the king of the games, you know, the fragrances. But for me, I smell Creed Aventus, and it's really hard for me to say I love it, love it, love it. I know it smells good, but it's really hard for me to say I'm falling in love with it because there's so much different versions of it. I feel like that takes away from its uniqueness and its value, because you guys, I might fall in love with this batch this year, and then next year y'all make a whole different batch, and I just be like, no, like I don't like it. So this one, on the other hand, it is compared to it, but it is not. I honestly think this is way better than any batch I smelled. If I would have to choose a Creed Aventus batch, I would have to say I would like the fruitier batches, because this one is not smoky, but it's fruity. The pineapple in this is so refined. It is good. Guys, this is one that all females can wear. If you are a female that likes unisex fragrance, it does lean a tad bit more masculine, but it is really good. This is one that I will always have in my collection. The only time you won't see this in my collection is if it is discontinued. And if I know or hear that it's about to get discontinued, I will make sure I buy like 300 ml bottles and make sure I store it the best way I can so that I can preserve this juice, because this juice is beautiful. And then not only that it's beautiful, it's an extrait de perfume, so you already know it's beast mode. A lot of people be saying fragrances are beast mode, and I don't think so. This one is beast mode, and it doesn't matter what your skin DNA is. It doesn't matter who you are. It is a beast mode fragrance, and you will definitely love it. So if you haven't tried anything from the House of Nishane, I really believe that you should try Hakivat at least, because it is so good and you will love it. So now this next fragrance that I love and adore, and I would definitely buy like 6 or 7 bottles, and this is actually my second bottle, is from the House of Mancera, and it is Mancera's Instant Crush. Now Instant Crush has the top notes of saffron, ginger, Sicilian mandarin, and Sicilian bergamot. It has the middle notes of amberwood, Moroccan rose, Egyptian jasmine, Indonesian patchouli leaf, and then it has the base notes of Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, and oak moss. This fragrance right here, this fragrance is like my powerhouse. This is the fragrance that I would wear when I am going out and I want to make a statement. I want people to smell me. This is what I wear. Now, one thing about this fragrance I would say is that if you are an oversprayer like me, you can get away without overspraying this. And not saying that one spray is enough, but you can definitely go away, because one thing about Mancera fragrances, they are beastly fragrances. So it's not like a fragrance that you gotta shower whoosh, all over you to smell you. The moment you start showering this fragrance anyways, you will start choking. And I have a friend here on YouTube, Jay Holloway and Erica Michelle. If you're not choking, then you didn't spray enough. That's what they say. So Instant Crush is very sexy to me. I don't know what it is about this fragrance. I want to say it is the amberwood and the saffron in this fragrance that makes it so sexy. I came to find out that I like a lot of saffron fragrances. Saffron is so freaking sexy. It's beautiful. It's powerful. And I think that's what's really good in this fragrance. I really like it, and I think it is a blind buy worthy fragrance if you know what notes you like. If you haven't tried anything from Mancera, Instant Crush is definitely one I would say to try first. Moving on to the next fragrance is one from the House of I said Mancera, but it's from the House of Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, and it is probably one of my favorite fragrances from his house. It's one of them. It's like in the top 3, and it's Gentle Fluidity Silver, guys. Gentle Fluidity Silver, notes of juniper berry, coriander, musk, woodsy notes, nutmeg, amber, and vanilla. But the way Mr. Kirk de Jean blended this fragrance is just crazy, because Gentle Fluidity Gold has the same exact notes to it, but Gentle Fluidity Gold is a warmer fragrance. It's very warm. You get the vanilla, you get the amber. It's very warm. Versus this one, it has the same exact notes, but his concentration with the notes and the blending is so freaking good. He made this one cooler with the same notes, with the amber and the vanilla. Ugh. Wow, this is just divine. This is one that I would wear on special occasions that's during the daytime. It is very unisex to me. I want to say it just a little bit. Okay, let's maybe get closer. Just a little bit. It leans just a little bit more masculine than feminine, but don't get it twisted, guys. These girls out there, y'all can wear this fragrance. I love it. I've been on this train with this fragrance. The only reason why I don't have a huge dent is because I already had a decant of this fragrance. So I'm finished with the decant, and now I'm about to head on to the actual fragrance. It's good. I put a lot of my friends onto this fragrance. Well, at least the ones that are fragrance lovers. I put a lot of them onto this fragrance. It's really good. And it's just like a fresh, clean white shirt. Very sophisticated man, very sophisticated lady wearing sophisticated colors, not bright colors, but just like soft beige white colors, just looking extra clean. Hair trimmed, hair groomed, beard, nice nails. Is that type of fragrance. And guys, if you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it, because it is one that I would definitely keep on buying. So now this next fragrance is one that is pretty. I'm not gonna say it's new, but it hasn't been a year. Let's just say that it hasn't been a year, and I really like it, and I already know that I'm gonna buy a bottle of it, and it's from the House of Swiss Arabian, and it is Casablanca. Now Casablanca has the top notes of apple and grape. It has the middle notes of white woods, iris, and patchouli. Then the base notes is caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. All I gotta say about this fragrance is that it's divine. It is nice. Y'all know Swiss Arabian fragrances are beastly fragrances. This one has that beautiful apple. Now, I didn't think of it too much, but now that I know that it has grapes in it, I do smell the grapes. It's so sugary, it's so sweet, but you can definitely wear it during the summertime. It's really good layering with fresh fragrances to add a little oomph to it. But guys, this one is good for all year round. I think it works amazing during the fall time. Summer just now came, so I'm not sure how it works in summer. I know it's probably gonna be blasting, but I know for sure that it would work amazing in summertime, since it worked a really good job during the springtime. And our spring here in Florida is practically summer for regular places. Then go ahead and get Casablanca, because you won't regret it. Now this next fragrance that I believe is one that I would definitely buy again. Oh my god, this one right here is probably my favorite from this house, and I really enjoy it, and it's from Shears, and it's from the Cosmorati line, and it is Lira. Now Lira was love at first sniff, and I don't have that much fragrances that are love at first sniff, but Lira is that for me. It has blood orange, bergamot, and lavender at the top. The middle notes are cinnamon, licorice, and jasmine, and then the base is caramel, vanilla, and musk. When I smelled this fragrance, I knew for sure this is a vanilla fragrance that I want to keep in my collection for life. I'm working on getting me a second bottle of this fragrance. It was really hard for me to get a good deal on this bottle at first, but I finally got it, and I'm planning on getting me a second bottle because I love it that much. It is very good. It's beast mode. You don't have to spray too much, but I always spray a lot anyways. But you don't have to necessarily spray too much, because 4 to 5 sprays is really enough for people to smell you. The sillage on this is amazing. The projection is just to die for, and it's probably one of my favorite. Yeah, it is. It is one of my favorite vanillas right now. Till this day, I don't know if I will find another vanilla that I would like more than this one, but this one definitely is my favorite vanilla in my collection, and I don't see myself living without this fragrance in my collection. So if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like this video. If you're enjoying this video more than the next person, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you're enjoying this video more than everyone that is watching right now at this moment, and you really know that you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified for every single video that I do post, guys. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get back into this video. Now this next fragrance is one that I initially bought from Mark, but the moment I smelled it on him, I said, I am going to be wearing this. And when I sprayed it on me, I said, yes ma'am, hello. I feel sexy, I feel confident, I feel good. And it's from the house of Tom Ford, and it is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Now Ombre Leather has the top notes of cardamom, the middle notes of leather, jasmine, sambac, and the base notes of amber, moss, and patchouli. One thing I started to notice with this specific list is that there's a lot of amber in this list and there's a lot of patchouli. And I'm starting to think that I know I love amber, but I'm starting to think that I like patchouli more than I thought. And that's a little scary because when I first smelled patchouli, I really didn't like it, but I feel like my nose, of course, did mature. This one right here, it's just sexy. It smells like a buttery leather. Like, it smells like the leather just came out of the oven. It smells like the leather is brand new. It doesn't smell like a brand new car, because I feel like that leather in the brand new car is slightly more harsher. But it just smells like I took a leather belt and then smeared warm, hot butter on it. I get a little bit of the sweetness, and I guess that's from maybe the amber, because sometimes amber could be a little sweet for me. That's just me, my opinion, my nose. But it's so good. And that fragrance is just so magical to me. Like, it's so simple but so complex at the same time. I really love Ombre Leather, and it pairs amazing with a lot of fragrances. You'll be so surprised. This fragrance is beastly, and it's from the Tom Ford Signature Collection. So go ahead and get it if you've never tried it. Now this next fragrance is a fragrance that I really, really like, and it's from the house of Kilian, and it is Kilian's Angel Shears. And guys, it has the top notes of cognac, it has the middle notes of cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak. It has the base notes of praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. You guys, this fragrance right here is just divine. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's sophisticated, it's sexy. In my opinion, it's a little bit syrupy. I love syrupy fragrances, but it's not too syrupy. It honestly smells like apple brandy mixed with Parfums de Marly's Eau Jaune. Like, this right here is probably one of the best releases of 2020. Angel Shears hit it off the ballpark. Like, it just went, and like, it just keep on going. Like, it's so loved. It's one that I would wear in the summer, not summer, the fall and winter time, but I honestly am so tempted to wear it this summer. And honestly, in Florida, we have summer probably all year round. Like, we'll have a couple days that it's cold, but most of the time it's hot. So I would wear this. I don't care. I would wear it, and it's beautiful. And of course, I'm gonna get me another bottle because it's now back in stock. But I'm gonna get me another bottle of this fragrance because this is backup bottle worthy. I need it. I have to have it. This is the last fragrance that I want to share with you guys. It's from the house of Mancera, and this was my first Mancera fragrance, and I believe that this one is one that I'm gonna always have in my collection because I truly adore this fragrance, and it is Roses Vanille. Now, Roses Vanille has the top notes of lemon and water notes. It has the middle notes of rose and sugar. It has the base notes of vanilla, sugar, white musk, and cedar. It's one that is not overpowering, but it's beast mode. Like, when I spray it on me, I would get whiffs when I turn around, but I'll sit there and I probably won't smell it that much. But when I tell you, I will fill the whole room with my fragrance. The first time I wore this, I over the top sprayed it. Not like, I did that when I got out of the shower. When I put my clothes on, I went and then when I was walking out the door, I went because when you spray it, it's a little light. Well, that's the mind tricks that it does on you. But the moment you walk into a room or you turn left or turn right or whatever the case may be, this fills up the room and you get the biggest whiff of it. All these fragrances that I mentioned today have the biggest longevity. They have nice, beautiful sillage, and they just smell divine to me. And of course, I would definitely buy me a second bottle of each and every one of these fragrances, because I honestly feel like these fragrances have to be in my collection at all times. And I would really be sad if any of them went, you know, got discontinued or whatever. And I just love them. So thank you so much for joining me here yet again for another video. Thank you for holding on. I know this video probably gonna be a little bit longer than most of my videos, but thank you for watching till the end. And if you did make it to the end, please spam the comments with yellow hearts, because I'm liking yellow lately. I really like yellow. So go ahead and spam the comments with yellow hearts. Yeah, if you want to see a part 2, hashtag part 2. Comment them down below what your scent of the day is. Today, my scent of the day is Chloe Nomad, and I really like it. And guys, of course, subscribe to this channel if you are new here. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed this video like I did, so go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me here yet again. Please, 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 please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye.